Think positive.
Welcome, or welcome back to the Ghoul Ambrose podcast, G.A. for short. I'm your host, Prince. This is a space for inner work, self-improvement, self-discovery, mindset, accountability, integrity, reflection, and personal development. This podcast is built for growth, for honesty, and for becoming a better version of yourself one day at a time. New episodes drop every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Today's episode is called Internal Interruptions. More focused, more disciplined, more on track. This version of yourself can go somewhere it's never been before if you keep going. Or maybe you should give up. Yeah, give up. That's what doesn't make sense, because everything looks different now. The way you move, the way you think, the way you approach things. It's not the same as before. There's intention behind it now. There's structure, there's direction. So hearing something like that doesn't match anything. I could just stop. No reason attached to it. No emotion behind it. It's not frustration. It's not burnout. It's just there. It shows up at the wrong time. Not when things fall apart, but when things are actually working. That's what makes it hard to understand. Because if something was off, you could connect it. If something wasn't going right, you could trace it back. But when everything is steady, when everything is moving how it's supposed to, there's nothing to connect it to. And it still shows up anyway. And nothing follows it. No action, no reaction. You don't slow down. You don't change direction. You keep going exactly how you were. But the fact that it showed up doesn't just disappear, because now you know it's there. When something like that shows up once, it's easy to brush it off. But when it shows up again, and then again, that's when it starts to stand out. Not because it's loud, but because it's consistent. And it doesn't get stronger on its own. It only stays as long as you give it space. Not by stopping, just by paying attention to it. Because the moment you focus on it, it feels bigger than it actually is. It feels more real than it actually is. And now, it's not just a thought. It's something you're sitting with. But if you don't give it that, it doesn't hold the same weight. It passes. It's not about stopping the thought. That's not how it works. It's about how loud it gets, because it can be there and still be quiet, still in the background, still not affecting anything. Or it can be the only thing you hear, and that difference comes from you, not the thought itself. And maybe it's this: some thoughts don't belong to you. You just heard them. Because it doesn't actually leave. Not completely. There's always something there, pushing the other way. Even when everything is going right. Even when you're locked in. When you're consistent. There's still that opposite side. And it's not there to stop anything. It's just there. Maybe that's what it is. Not something to remove, but something that exists because you're moving. If nothing was happening, there wouldn't be anything pushing back. No resistance, no tension, nothing to go against. But the fact that it's there means something is in motion, because friction doesn't show up unless something is actually moving forward. It shows up, doesn't match anything at all, and still stays. Nothing changes, still moving, still going. It's just there. And through all of it, you still have to remain. I hope you found something worth taking with you today. Maybe a new perspective, maybe a moment to pause and reflect. Thank you for being here and sharing this space with me. Your presence matters. If this resonated with you, share it with someone you care about because growth spreads through connection. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself. Stay grounded. And as always, be safe.